Hello everybody and welcome wherever we are in the world. It's Performance Racing Esports Formula 1 Season 1 on Xbox One. It's Division 2 and it is the French Grand Prix. I apologise that this race will not be streamed tonight, or wasn't streamed should I say, because my computer was playing silly buggers. I don't know why. So recording it as a video, so I hope that's okay with everybody. I do apologise, but hopefully this allows us to have sparkling quality. Oh yeah, I should probably stop looking at my phone. Yes, and do welcome everybody, and I hope you enjoyed today's race. Let me get the track map on my iPad, which is I would normally have the comments on here, but that is not happening because my computer is stupid. So let's do that. Yeah, so today, obviously, we're at Paul Ricard, which I picked for the performance race because I won the Hungarian performance race last week. And that was namely a certain Sherman, known as HD2 Sweaty Boy. We love him, really. Right, Circuit Paul Ricard. I promise I'm a professional YouTuber. And then, oh no. Let's run. Let's run. I'm making a hash of this. Once I've got my track map up, I will give the go-ahead for us to go. We may be joined by Fuse Demon 2. Thomas may be joining us today. That'll be good. We like Thomas. Yeah, Racing Circuits gets info. Yeah, they always have accurate track maps, so that will do me nicely. Yes, on B2. Come on, iPad, behave. Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. Right, it's fine. I can work with that. If I just zoom in, I can see what's going on. Let me give the ready up. Beard Bees are sending you loads of invites, but we won't go there. I'll just invite him quickly. Right, check now, and after... so hopefully we'll get him in. I apologise for this delay. I was hoping to be able to get straight in. Hopefully we'll have full qualifying. Yeah, we're missing quite a few of the key driver stakes, so while I wait. We've got Babys in lead with 126 points, Revjaw with 77, Lou with 74, Lil John with 66, but don't think he's here, for whatever reason. Then we've got Frozen White on 60, Danny, who's been promoted on 56, Splurge on 54, Holiday with 50, Mashganster with 39, who is sadly not here. Sofa Racer with 36, Perry Platypus 32, he's sadly not here. Monkey D. Luffy with 538 on 31, I believe it admin not here. Dogsman for some reason is not here. So don't understand that. Clusty Lequese, he's on 16. Grezza is on 15. Buck Kangaroo is on 12. Savage is on 8. Nakia Skills, he can't be here, is on 8. Oh, Dogsman! Why? Oh, I need to let us know about invites. I shall keep my admin frustration secret. Yeah, well, I'll let the admins know. But anyway, so hold on, I'll do another intro. Everybody, wherever you are in the world, welcome to PRF1, Xbox One, Season 1. It is the French Grand Prix in Division 2. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Sorry that we're not streaming tonight, because my Elgato has been an imbecile on my Xbox. Can't do streaming at all, that I learned. So, we're going to record off the Elgato instead. So, hello, everyone. Welcome. Paul Ricard waits us. Paul Richard. You're loving, really. And I cannot wait. Having picked this performance race to screw Reese 360 HD2, because I won the Performance Hungarian Grand Prix. Here we go. And just let me chat. Oh, and it's dry. Just to let you know, we have in reserves, we have Funky Monkey for the win from Division 1. He can't qualify, but he says he's going to do some practice whilst not setting a time, so God bless him. We'll put Fitted on. And we also have Milky Bar Guy from Division 3, AJ Sam from Division 3. And they will be allowed to set times and do setups, unlike Funky Monkey, who is going to try tonight to be the second person in PRF1 history to bush wreck after some guy. He's got Host in his name. Whoever he is, that bloke, him. He's a bush wreck. He's a bush wrecker. If he were a NASCAR driver, he'd be hated as being a cup driver going to Xfinity. Nobody's coming out of the pits yet, strangely enough. Anyway, I'll let the admins know what was going on. Feedback. Oh, we actually have cars now. And the first guy out is Halliday O'Frey, who is the first ever PRF1 Xbox Trialist winner, who defeated that host guy, whoever he is. That guy always seems to be in a McLaren on his YouTube channel. Yeah. Funky Monkey's already retired, so that's surprising. He wanted to do some practice, but apparently not. Anyway, we will go on board with Halliday because why not? The Scot is a very quick driver. If those who watched the Division 4 race at Spain will know that I had a very, very good battle with him, trying to get to him, having been a Div 1 reserve, and that went swimmingly. For me, he got bad luck because Jeff suggested wets to him when he made his stop, but I stopped a lap later when the safety car came out and essentially stopped that low anyway. And Jeff said the crossover was kicking in at that point, so I changed to inters. So he got unlucky there, did the Scot. This guy is quick. He was high flying in his first Division 2 race at Canada until he got caught out by the weather and chose to stay out on slicks. That's one of the areas, and it's Halliday's got to improve on in his game, and that is tyre selection and pit stops. In the sense of he's got to make the call at the right time. He only pitted for his last stop to go from inter to slick in the trial race when he saw that I did that. I mean, admittedly, I did a box opposite to him. I was planning to double stack anyway. But anyway, I'm going to shut up now because I'm going to go back on board and we're going to have a lap of Paul Ricard. And Halliday sets a 130.995. To be honest, it's already on my pace, but my pace in Division 1 race was shockingly bad. And less said about that, the better. But Kangaroo goes second with a 133.811. And let's see what Frozen White is doing in the other Alfa Romeo. Did 54.4 for the first 2 sectors. Now he comes into Verge de Bendor. Excuse my Yorkshireized French. As Louis goes to top, the performance winner here. Does a 130.901. Louis, I'm not sure if he enjoys this track or not, but the thing we can say is he knows how to go around here at a decent pace. Frozen White, here he comes crossing the line, and it's going to be a 133.253. The Alpha struggling for pace here. We are on equal cars, just to clarify. Milky Bar guy, who claims he's quick round here. Jamie, so that's a 130.068. The Irishman, who is somehow in Coventry, goes P3 in his Ferrari, the Division 3 reserve, showing that he may be able to get a few here. SF1 Tom, who, by the way, hello Tom, welcome to the league. Impressing the calendar trial, sets a 131.799. Dogsman, interestingly, is the only one on a race tyre. He must have been valid or something because he's going around very slow going onto the Mistral and he gets out of the way of one of the Alphas. And now we go with Danny Favreau as he comes through scene. Now heading towards Le Bousset. A very right panoramic shot there from the game. That's actually quite nice as we see that, quite frankly, gravel is quite hard to find here at Paul Ricard. Now heading into Bendor. He now comes out, puts down power as he goes through and now heads into the tall corner. He's backing off a bit. I think this may have been a sighter which wasn't too aggressive on the tyres. Maybe he's trying to bring his tyres in as he goes through Virage de Pont. Did he set a time? It is a 1:35.7, not really competitive time there. His teammate Split J, what can Jaden do as he heads through turn number 4. Now heading to turn 5. A little tricky section is you really have to hook it up if you want to get time. Oh, sorry about that. Otherwise, you will lose a lot of it. Now heading down onto the Mistral. Oh, and he backs off. He backs off. Who does he let by? I'm assuming that has to be Halliday because Beard Boost is still in the pits. Let's now have a look what Grezzy can do. We've got yellows in sector 3, but I suspect that's the game being Erroneous. And then coming through turn 6 now. That was nicely on the power. Now coming through 7. Now down the Mistral he goes. We will now go on board, activating DRS. As he now heads down towards turn 8. What can he do at the speed trap? About 207 miles an hour. Braking about 90 metres, and he's hooking this up quite nicely. He's getting a slight bit of understeer, but getting setups which have the pointy front end here are very difficult, and that's a mistake I made in my setup. I, personally, in the visual race, didn't put enough front end in. Same with the performance race, but that was a setup that I had altered slightly. Was my Div 1 setup from a farmer setup, trying to crank up the front wing a bit, but that was not to be. Funky no stream tonight. Internet issues on PC, mate. Anyway, less about that and more focusing on the final corner. Grezzy looks like it's going to set an okay time here as he activates the DRS. This may be threatening the top 3 here. It does. He beats that mark, the Division 3 stalwart, and he sets a 131.498, but it's quite clear Louis and Halliday are yards ahead of the field. They're all sat there in the 30.9 bracket. Anyway, I am digressing a bit there. Dogsman and Splurge have set times in the 50s. I'm not sure that's representative. Certainly because Spledger, who has been promoted to this division, is quite quick. Jaden has been gaining pace recently. James, you work out who's streaming or not. I love you, James. Let's hope nobody does get Suga tonight. Yeah, I love James, really. Spledger now heading into scene. He hugs it tightly. He's following the racing line quite nicely, to be fair. He goes slightly out towards the exit. That's nothing to be alarmed of as he heads into Bendor. Silver Racer goes third with a 131.497. Just 1,000 quicker than Gressa. Huge margin there. Now heading to Virage de la Tour, now into Village de Pont. He applies the power now. Nice traction control, Jaden. What time is it going to set? It's going to be a 131.352. He manages to kind of split the brothers there. Halliday and Sofa Racer, they are brothers. But certainly we have a lot of Brits up there. The top 7 are all Brits. That's quite remarkable, really. Let's pretend the league wasn't founded by people from Coventry. Sofa Racing lap, it appears that he is. But it's 2.1 seconds slow. That's probably not worth looking at. We do have RevDrop as a star lap, so let me actually talk you through a lap this time, albeit externally. Oh no! He's cruising down the straight there. I'm not quite sure what's happened, to be really honest with you. Yes, Funky, I will let you know about the TV. The TV! Oh, and I have to remind people to not ready up, won't I? But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Anyway, got Savage on the lap, so we'll talk through the rest of the lap. Now, coming into Virage de l'Hotel. They're now into Virage de Camp. Actually use the names here. And now, coming through turn 6, which is known as Virage de la Sainte Bombe. Yeah, I should probably just call them by corner names where I can. On a DRS, it appears that Revjaw, Jensen is getting out of the way, and yes, he is. And also, Beardrews kind of gets out of the way. No one giving him a toe. Takes a low of the curb going into the chicane on the Mistral. Now heading out of turn 9. How are we looking after 2 sectors? 53.6. This is probably going to put him midfield as it stands right now. Nicely through C. Now into Lebuse. It seems that his car was going to drift wide at first, but he brought it back. Taking a tight line there. Heading into Virage de Bendor. Going nicely well on the power. Now heading down towards Virage de la Tour. There are yellows here for some reason. I suspect it's his teammate Louis just about to start lap, so that's nothing to be alarmed of. He takes Virage de Pont very nicely. He goes to the DRS now. Where's this going to put him? He goes P10 with a 32.317. And now we'll see what Revjaw is in. Oh, Revjaw pits. We will now go with Beard Boost. Heading to the first corner, Ace de la Villerie. Strange name. I'll just call it the first chicane. That'll be nicely done. Now heading to the Village del Hotel. Looking very neat here from Beard Boost. The Welshman who frankly has been kicking ass so far. And he is the Reese 360 HD2 of the second tier. Surely. If he's able to do Division 1 at some point, we have to get this guy a Premier Class berth. But that's another discussion for another day. He can only fight who he's up against. He brakes much later than everybody else. I could just see from the body language of the car. He's got confidence. Now, he's feeling a little bit under the weather because he did wake up late because of issues that are going on. Nothing too grave. He's just been working hard. He's a very good worker boy. Heading through seeing, yeah, this is looking like a good lap, to be honest. He's got both Mercs ahead of him now. So he'll have Savage on a cooldown lap and then Louis on a hot lap, I would presume. Unless Louis has invalidated. He's looking like a very good lap. Virage de Bendor was looking excellent. But now to Virage de la Tour. Yeah, it's looking very neat and composed here from the Welshman. And now heading into the final corner. Takes... Oh, that is sweet. This is going to be a competitive time here. It may necessarily be top of the charts, but it's going to be very close. It is top of the charts with a 30.523. Ooh. Okay, there may be a bit of track evolution going on there, but. No question. That's an excellent time there. You can't take that away from him. That is an excellent time. Fair play to Beard Beast there. The Welshman putting it where he's been putting it all season, quite frankly. Let's have a look with SF1 Tom. What can he do as he now goes through turn 2? I'm not sure if he's just set a lap, but he appears to be hammering his. He's on the overtake for some reason. So I've just taken some nice water there. As it is getting quite dark, the artificial lights are glowing quite a lot here. Oh, we got snap out of 5. Now through 6, and now... Oh, SF1 Tom gets it slidey out of 6. Can't even make turn 7. That's a shame there, but our new recruit anyway is performing solidly so far in Q1, so we can't mock him too hard, one would suppose. We've got Sofa Racer on the lap, do we? Oh, wait, apparently it's on an out lap. I've had a glitcherino. Frozen White appears to be the only one on the lap otherwise. What can he do? Oh, it's not going to be competitive time now. He's not going to improve, sure. He's got his teammate behind him now. Is that a tactic? Because Buck Kangaroo is about to start a lap in the other Alfa Romeo. Well, yeah, they're both going for it, certainly. Is this a plan to get a towing queue? And are they pressing something for later on? Try and get themselves into Q2 and Q3, maybe. That remains to be seen, as we've got 2 minutes 45 left. And has to be said that Curtis is taking it very nicely, as is his teammate. Walker said, oh, he's nearly half a second quicker in Sector 1 on his PB, so this is very encouraging. I wish we knew where it was relative to beard boost. But still, being half a second up in your own time is a good place to start. Now, heading down the Mistral, which frankly shouldn't have that chicane. But that's another debate, another day. He brakes very late into the chicane. Maybe goes a tad wide in there, but that was very nice, very neat, very tidy. He goes 53.8 after 2 sectors. He's nearly 8.5 tenths up. He'll be getting a nice tour through Scene, and now into Labusa. This may be where Dirtier starts to impact him, particularly on the soft, them being C4s. Thermal deg is an issue on the front tyres, or at least it is for me anyway. This is quite an unsteady track, so I imagine that will be a slight issue. Now, heading into a Virage de la Tour. It's a very nice line. He swings it back. Could have used more track there into the final corner, but he clips the apex very nicely. What time can Curtis put? He's getting close to his teammate, which is encouraging. He improves to a 32.6. But that only puts him P13. And, oh, Revjar, I think, does a 31.1. So that's going to be putting pressure on the likes of Dorksman, who is promoted. Who did get promoted from Division 4 to Division 2 before we disbanded Division 4. And we got AJ Sam. Ooh, did he invalidate there? Let's see what time that AJ Sam can put in. He stays P17, but that's a 34.5. What can Dorksman do? He is nearly a second up so far in the Toro Rosso. It's looking very neat and tidy. Dorksman is relatively quick, and he's very smooth on his wheel, he's the South African. Now into Virage de la Tour, and then into Virage de Bon. What time can the South African put in? He climbs the curb on exit, but this may get him out of Q1. He goes P11. That's going to put the Alphas on the bubble and in the drop zone. Has Buck Kangaroo got anything left? He's gone for another lap. Can he do anything in the Alpha? The 95 Alfa Romeo heading to Virage de la Tour and now into Virage de Pont. Where can Curtis put it? Can he make it out qualifying 1? He's going to activate the TRS now. His teammate's pitted. No, he's not going to improve. Curtis is out. Out of Q1. That's a shame there. AJ Sam is improving, but he's only a 10th up on his PB after 2 sectors. This surely isn't going to be enough from the Indian. Heading into Virage de Bendo. I really want to cough, but I'm trying to resist temptation here. I will not cough. Thou shall not cough. Now heading to Virage de la Tour, and then he'll be heading to Virage de Pont. Oh, he goes a little wide there. He's not going to be enough to get him through. And that's going to lead him 17th. I don't think he even improved there. What can Krusty the Clown do? It doesn't really matter anyway. He is through. There are other cars there out there on laps. Clearly, some of them must have been feeling the heat, but I definitely think that Buck, Kangaroo, and AJ Sam are out of qualifying as far as I would make it. He's got the checker flags out now. Dorksman's backing off, so that's not an issue. Danny's backing off. Krusty's... oh, he's going again. Interestingly. I don't know what the Kubaswa Canadian is thinking, but if he needs to practice, he needs to practice. Or is this just his way of coming back in quickly? He must have been carrying a bit of fuel to have drained the battery this much. But yeah, you can see what draining the battery does affect your top speed if you deviate, and there's a lot of polystyrene missing there. So yeah, I think that will conclude Q1. SF1 Tom might be about a quicker time now, so let's just stay with him here as we go on board with the Red Bull. Yes, he is going to improve. He goes P7 on 131.484. Danny's just bringing it into the pits. Bearman drivers are no longer allowed to retire on track. They have to do that in the pits. And if they want to leave the race, they must do so in the pit lane. Otherwise, they will be getting a qualifying ban. This also, as far as I'm aware, does include qualifying after Mike Legend crashed in Q3 last night in Div 1 and was deemed to have done this non-accidentally, if I may put it that way. And I believe he will be serving a qualifying ban, unless I'm very much mistaken. But yeah. So we lose from qualifying 1. Kangaroo, AJ Sam, who is a Division 3, and Funky Monkey for the win, but he is a Division 1 reserve, thus could not set a time anyway. So, I bet Ando's gutted. Ando AMG from PS4 Div 1. Big, massive fan of Funky and won't be able to watch this as live, but hopefully, Ando, if you are watching this as a video, do say hello, and I hope this has been worth your wait and worth your while. As we see Danny at Pigs, he's literally the only car we can watch now. Come on. He support, by the way, you need to know about Dan. Supports the wrong football team. Support Leeds, mate. Support Leeds. Much better than Man U. Infinitely better, honestly. Honestly, at least we're looking like we might get some silverware this season. Who knows? This comment may come back to haunt me, but yeah, that's it. We've got cars on track. I don't know what's happening with the lobby. I hope nothing untoward has happened. That'd be quite a shame. And there we have it. I mean, also, we have already just gone through that, releasing Funky Monkey AJ Sam, who is horrendously off the pace, but you never know, come race day, which is, well, like 50 minutes or so, he might just be diamond. But Kangaroo, who was less than a 10th off tracking his teammate Frozen Whiteout qualifying. But certainly, if we look at the times, 10th, well, 15th, are within 6 tenths, and they are separate. Like, we've got a core where we have Baby's on his own, and then we've got second world 5th, 6th world 9th, then 10th world 15th, well 16th as it was in Q1. This may be an exciting Q2, and who dares start on a race tyre? And can Dark Mac, the Division 3 stalwart and current championship leader, will he be able to use the prime tyre, the hard, and start on them? But then again, I don't know what the weather's going to do, so this will be fun. Oh, I'm going to have to let Jaden know the bad news. So we're calling it instead. So, now, let's find out in qualifying 2 what the drivers are going to be doing. We're going to put fitted on. Darmac is going to do the prime tire strategy. To start off with, as we'll so for race, we have Holiday, Beard Boost, Danny, Splay J, Tom, Louis, Savage, and now Revjot on the option tire, and everyone currently on the quali otherwise. So I've been intrigued to see what does happen. Darmac's already out there. He really wants to get a move on. Now, the one thing you do need to know is the soft crumbles here. You get firm lishers on the front, and they don't last very long. The medium and the hard do make a... Oh, SF1 Tom's left the session. SF1 Tom has left the session. Don't know what's gone on there. I have to put that in chatter. So do my begging to have them invited. Yeah, we're seeing a lot more race tasks coming out. Splager is going to try it as well. I suspect, though, more often than not, it's you, because you rarely want to try and do it, because it's either going to be not worth it in the race, and even then, even if it is, are you quick enough? I mean, we have seen Dark Mac do it twice, and it has worked to his advantage at Spain and Monaco in Division 3. It has worked for me on PS4 at China, so this can work But like, see what grip he's got. There's a reason why it's a prime tyre. It's a hard race tyre. That's the definition of being a primary tyre. But like, see what grip the Haas has. Oh, Tom has joined us. That's good. Thank you, Jaden, for inviting him. Yeah, using a little bit more of the track than one may do so. But yeah, it's looking neat and tidy there so far. From Mark. Now, heading into Virage de Hotel. So right now into Virage de Camp. It's looking very nice. 25.6. Not the quickest, not the slowest. Now, as he now applies down the power, he goes down the Mistral. He will activate DRS about now. He's on the overtake. That does make sense. It's 7th gear. That's kind of why the overtake exists, as we see a bit of pollen. Yeah, France, July. One thing you always see, pollen. But Kangaroo has left the session. What's happened with Curtis? I'm going to have to put another back in chatter. Yeah, the things you have to do. The things you have to do when there's a lack of admininos. But anyway, it's looking alright from Mark. I'm not sure if it's quick or not. It's certainly not as quick as it would be on the soft, but he is being neat, he is being tidy, and it is nicely controlled. Now heading into Virage de Pont now. He will be the first to set a time, apart from Frozen White. He does a 31.8 on some softs. Although I suspect he's going to just go straight for it. Davis has a 32.8. I suspect that he will have to go again if the bubble guy from Q1 is setting times like that. So for us, it goes Majway with a 32.857. Fair enough. The next across the line will be Mercedes. It will be Louis, and Louis on the medium is a 31.727. I think that's a very competitive time on mediums. Will it be enough to get him through? Ooh. Depends what everybody else does, but he's not in a bad position. That I can say. As his teammate Savage sets a 133.155. Okay, and then we've got Dorkman does 32.357. Louis, what are you doing on track? We have also been warned after the performance race to actually use the track, as Revjo sets 52.406. Let's now have a look with Danny 5-0. He's about to start lap actually, so why don't we have another on board lap? And Danny just sets a 33.9. He had a lot of moments there and a lot of understeer when he least needed it. So that's a shame now. We've got SF1 Tom now. He's on the soft tyre. Oh, and he pits. He pits. Is he thinking about changing his strat? Was that a dummy, maybe? Who's next across the line? It looks like it's going to be Splurge on that hard tyre. What can he set? It doesn't look like it's going to be particularly quick from Jaden, I have to be honest. 33.302. He's definitely going to have to think about going on the mediums there. I can't imagine that will be his time. But anyway, that's what happens. As we now go with Beard Boost, who is currently on the lap. As far as I can see, he's reduced it to high. You do run out of ERS quite early. You probably saw it there on Danny's lap that he did lose the ERS because he went through it all very early. So anyway, what can the Welshman Beard Boost do as he now heads into Virage de Pont? This is going to be very close to the top of the timesheets, if not there. 31.47. Oh, again, he's got about 2 to 3 tenths on Louis. SF1 Evil. Talking about leaves the session. What actually happened to Evil, anyway? That is a little bit of a shame there. A little bit of a shame. Anyway, who else we're looking at? So we've got Greza on a lap, heading through Le Bousset now. 53.1 after 2 sectors. On the medium, that's looking alright. He gets a little bit of a stick coming out of Le Bousset. Now going to Village de Bendo as Leger gets out of the way nicely there. Respect to you, Jaden. Now heading into Virage de Pont. Now into Virage de Pont. Uses nearly all the track. Hits the apex just about. This is going to be a decent time here for Greza. Yeah, he goes P3 the third to 1.761, showing a little bit more than he did in Q1. But that is definitely encouraging there. Definitely is very encouraging. And Halliday sets a third to 1.961, interestingly. About half a second slower than his teammate Beard Boost, but wonder if that will force him to go into softs. But the bubble trials are currently on 33 threes, 33 ones. So who knows what's going to happen. Now we'll go on board with Jamie, the Milky Bar guy, the Irish Coventry geezer. Getting a bit of understeer there for Le Bousset. He goes wide off the track. I don't think the game's invalidated him as SF1 Evil rejoins. He goes wide again. He's struggling to get the front tyres working, but his tyres apparently are 100 degrees plus, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. He shouldn't be getting that much thermal issues. So he's on a C3. This time's actually going to be decent for Jamie. Oh, Dogsman has retired from the session. I don't know what's happened. But yes, Jamie goes P8 there. Is he going again? It's interesting if he does. Krusty the Clown is coming to 53.4. He is now missing his teammate Mace Camden, who has been promoted to Division 1. But at least he's got Dorksman with him as the Renault gets out of the way of Greza. Now through Virage de Bendo. Now through Curb de Galaban. And now into Virage de la Tour. I thought half the thing was going in a pits there. Apparently now into Virage de Pont. Coming out of there. Now he'll be applying the power on the TRS. Where is this going to put the Canadian P8? Nearly a couple of tenths behind his teammate there. He may have to rethink his strategy here. Because, well, not rethink his strategy, he's on softs. He's going to have to be wary of cars behind, because a lot of them, if we go to best rather than fitted, did use race tyres. And he was on the qualifying tyre. But we have the likes of Surfer Race on the now lap now, as you can see, in the racing points. Promoted from Div 4 to Div 2. The older of the brothers. Is anybody else on a lap? I think his brother must be on an in-lap. I'm not quite sure. Let's check. No, Halday is actually on a competitive lap. Using a medium, probably more than I would advise. Because if you're going to use a race tyre, you don't want to take valuable life out of them. As SF1 Tom goes pole position. Well, fastest in Q2, should I say. Holday's going marginally quicker. That time from SF1 Tom is Carter Mustard Pigeons, because Beard Boost looked unthreatening Q1, but does he have competition? I suppose we were going to find out. That's Halday. That's through Virage de Bendo. Oh, he goes a bit squirrely. Now into Virage de la Tour. Is he going to abandon? Yes. Yes, the Scot is now in the pits. As I think we at the moment, we have an all-British top 7 with Dorksman in P8. The South African, then we got Krusty the Clown, the Canadian, Milky Bar Guy, the Irishman, I think everybody else is British downwards, so that's fair enough. Darmark now is about to start a lap. What can the Division 3 Championship leader do in Division 2? 32.8 there, apparently. I think that's a glitch. Uses a lot of the track there. He did use the hard before, so he clearly had a banker in mind, and now he's going to use the medium when the track is a little bit more optimal. And he does have traffic ahead. If I take the spectator menu off, he does have one of the McLarens ahead. Not sure which one of the McLarens that is. It goes 4 times quicker, excuse me, section 1. Which would already be enough to get him out of the drop zone, but what about the rest of the lap? What can he do? Also, Sector 3, I don't think there's anything in that. Sector 3 looks relatively clear and fluid to me. Oh, he went nicely over the curb into the chicane. Now coming out of turn 9. Where will it be after 2 sectors? Nice pollen by the Codemasters. He's 3/4 of a second up already, as I think Frozen White goes P6 with a 31.8. The Brits showing a little bit more performance there, the Englishman. So this is good progress. The track is ramping up, clearly as well, because that's significantly quicker. But how much is that down to getting more of a feel of Paul Ricard? Now as we have Darmac heading towards Village de la Tour. And now to Village de Pont. On the option tyre, where can you go? On the power. Activating the DRS about now. This is going to an improvement. It's a 31.860. He goes quicker by an entire second relative to his hard tyre lap. Will that be enough, though, to see you qualify? Oh, Krusty Cloud and Milky Bar guy are in the pits. I suspect that might be a planned move to avoid having to use a soft. Danny is still trying to qualify in those mediums. He is going quicker, but he's taking a lot of life out of them. He goes wide through turn 6. I don't know if that invalidated or not, but that's certainly suboptimal as Danny goes on the DRS now, heading down towards the chicane down the Mistral, which I think shouldn't exist, but that's by the by. It does exist for now. Oh, he's flying in that McLaren. Now through turn 9. Coming out there. Quite apt there because he is in car number 9. What's he going to do? Oh, he's only half a tenth up. He's going to need a stellar final sector. He's got to find 8 tenths in this final sector to eliminate Dokesman. Can the Brit eliminate South African out of qualifying 2? That's going to be the burning question as the clock hits 0 about now. And the top 6 are committed to their strategy, as is Revjaw, Krusty, and Milk. Oh, Splay has knocked out Danny. We're going to lose a McLaren here, and Danny gives up. Danny gives up. The question is, what can Savage do? He is the last driver that can get out of qualifying because he's out there. He's on the soft in his Mercedes. Now heading into Virage de Pont. Can he beat Splay Chase? 132.191. I think he just might do it here. No, he does not. He goes P12 with a 132.377. So Splay J, Jaden, on his first qualifying session in Division 2, manages to get through into qualifying 3 on a race tyre. Interestingly, as is the case in Division 1, we have a couple making it through in the sauce. That was always inevitable. But everyone really wanted to avoid being on the soft. So we lose Danny 5-0, the Milky Bar guy, Krusty Lacan Quesse, and BCFC Savage 33. And of course, Dokesman. Oh, and it appears that Halliday improved even further. He's probably done a time on mediums he didn't need to do. But it's hard to know how updated he will be on the situation, as I now want to apply some hand sanitizer to my hands just to get nice and clean, ready for qualifying 3. Or is that Q3? Or is that I don't think how you would say it in French. J-toi, that's it. J-toi. Yeah, Q and J swap, E and I swap. That's it, yes. So yeah, I've already told you that we have lost Dokesman, Savage, Krusty Lacan, J, Milkbag and Danny 5-0. But yeah, only... Oh, if I was like work out, no, only Frozen White made it through on softs. Nobody else that got through used mediums. Interestingly. Interesting. So, that concludes qualifying 2. This is where I'd normally ask Chateau, who do you think is going to get pole position? That's a bit pointless, because I do ask you 2 comments to do so. You're all just going to scroll to the end of qualifying and pick whoever it was. But I would definitely encourage people, have a mental thought in your mind. Write down a piece of paper or type it in on your favourite device with a keyboard, whether that's in it, a part of it, or an attachment. Write down and decide who's going to be your pick. For me, I still reckon it's going to be Beard Boost. That is definitely a conservative choice. However, it's hard to overlook him. Louis and SF1 Tom, maybe, because SF1 Tom was quick in Q2. Holiday goes out first. And Louis did win the performance race here, and he is very, very good around here. So, this is where tyre strategy matters no more. Everyone can just blitz it on the softs. Let's hope I don't see anything unusual like that was seen in Division 3 at Spain, where we had race tyres used in Q3, which was the bemusement of me, Cameron, and Thomas at the time. We couldn't quite understand it ourselves. But it appears that we have 7 cars on track, and we're going to be joined by SF1 Tom. So only for us white and Beard Boost choosing to stay in the pit is that tactical to let traffic go out. Or, in the case of Frozen White, could that be a case of only, oh excuse my yawning, I do apologise. Is this a case of only got his Q3 set, he's got to wait, or is it going to go in the low? And it's even a track map. Everyone can be seen from turn 6 to scene, so everyone is kind of slightly dirty in each other's air. But let's see what Halliday can do. As I believe, looking here, we have an all-British top 10, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, let's see what Halliday can do. Out of Farage Depon on the DRS. Here he comes on the main straight, giving everything he can in that Williams. We'll get the 10 to let him up and the lap data. Through turn 1, turn 2, looking very nice. Halliday could be a dark horse here. The Scot is quick, now heading into turn 4. Now into turn 5. Raj the Hotel Door, now into Village de Camp. It's very nice. 24.8 is how he splits the first sector beam. It's looking very good, and he has Sofa Racer, his brother right behind him. I wonder if that's a planned move, because I think they do live with each other. Sofa Racer, I think he's my age, and Halliday is 7 years younger than me and Sofa. Oh, excuse me there. This is looking like a good time from Halliday, I've got to be honest. 52.5, yeah. This is looking alright. But his brother is looming there in the racing point. With their Mercedes engines. I know it's equal, but let's just say they have Mercedes engines because it is true. Yeah, this is looking very neat and tidy from Halliday. Labuse was nicely taken. Maybe slightly below the absolute limit. Maybe he's going for a banker. But I'll tell you one thing, if this is a banker, this is very good. Here. Heading through Virage de la Tour. Now into Virage de Pont. This is going to be in the 30s, I suspect. 30.6, that's a good time, but it is beatable. Sofa goes half a second slower than that. Who's the next across the line? It's going to be Dark Mark, who goes 3 times slower just about. And then it's going to be Louis. What can the Briton do? All the way from Hartlepool, and he does a 30.5. Laying the gauntlet down. Grezza goes 3/4 of a second slower than that if I go back to fastest lap there with a 31.264. Very competitive. Bibiston, Frozen White still in the pits. In fact, Frozen White's out on the lap. And we have SF1 Tom. Only going 25,000 slower than Louis there. What can Revjaw do? I don't think it's going to be representative. It's a 146.9. That's not representative at all. So we finally look at Splurge, who might get himself up here. And he goes P4. It's very impressive from the former Division 3 driver. Okay, sure. Beardrews and Frozen White haven't set times. But I suspect Jaden would take a top 6 here, as his helmet blends in very nicely with his car. I must admit, it blends in well as opposed to my helmet, which is Yorkshire blue and black. And it's like, no, I'm Yorkshire. But, yeah. I think we have to go on board with Frozen White now, because he's surely got to be the only one on a flyer other than maybe Revjaw. Oh, as I try not to hit my microphone cable. Now, what can I have from Revjaw over here? I've got to say, he has made it through, and he's done well to do so. 25.2 off the first set. This is probably not going to be top in the timesheets, sure. But it has to be said, Frozen has done very well to get into Q2, considering he was only 15th in Q1, and I think he did use the soft, but still, he did well. Through the chicane, I think his entry upset the car a little, and he understeered through the chicane. But still, even 53.5 he cuts the beam after 2 sectors. Probably not the fastest in the world, but it isn't terrible. He's still maintaining good momentum. Now into Labuse. A lot of understeer there. The car got quite upset there through Virage de Bendo. Now heading to Virage de la Tour. Goes a bit wide, but you can swim back, so that's all good. Now into Virage de Pont. I suspect this is going to put him P9. But it's still a time on the board, which Beard Beast has yet to do. I think Revjaw did go quicker. In fact, he's on an in-lap now, but he did set a 30.8, so that is encouraging to see. Now, Beard Boost, is he gambling and doing just the wrong run? This could be the pull lap here, and we're going to be watching all the way through because everybody else is on an out lap or in lap. Drivers are already coming out now, which is quite intriguing. Are they all trying to come out in the lull, which means there won't be a lull? I think this is looking like a cooldown lap for Beard Boost. He's not going particularly quickly. Is this a way of bringing the tyres in? In 26.6, that's not quick. Yeah, and it's using 0 airs. So, that's a shame. It's hard to know. Oh, excuse me, going. I'm a bit side right now. I don't understand why. But Louis and SF1 Tom and Holiday are showing why I think if it ain't Beard Boost as he now heads through the chicane, knocking the polystyrene over and not taking the chicane at all. Did I just see Louis cut the chicane as well? Or am I going delusional? Do I need to go to the infirmary? Does Toxinoff need to take me? Chernobyl references there, kids, if you don't know. I think we have to now look back with Louis, because he's about to start a lap. And I probably haven't given him much screen time so far. So, what can the Hartley Pudlian do on his final lap with the Senna helmet? Now, he managed to win the Division 3 races before he got promoted without a setup. So, we know the guy's quick. What can he do here on his final run for Division 2 Season 1 France and Xbox One? This is PRF1. Welcome to the YouTube channel, by the way. It's good to have you all here watching. Sorry that this race wasn't streamed, but hey-ho. Anyway, we're going to focus on the action. It was a nice chicane from Louis as he now heads into Virage de Hotel. So I had a lot of confidence with that. Did that invalidate his lap there? That looks like a bit of a corner cut from where I was sitting. It doesn't look like it, though, because he's carrying on, and he's marginally quicker than his pole time. The bar may get raised again. On the DRS is looking very good here so far for Mr. Swanson. How late does he dare brake? He brakes very late. He chucks it into the chicane. The car looks on rails. I know this looks like an actual Mercedes. I know the car performs like an actual Mercedes and equal. This is looking very encouraging, and he's a couple of tenths up after 2 sectors. Could we see 30.2s? If someone nails it, could we see 29s? Could we see the golden 90-second barrier smashed through the glass with a big, massive Jeremy Clarkson-sized hammer? Now, Here comes Louis, heading into Virage de Bando. He's going to put on that power. He's going to head down to Virage de la Tour and then into Virage de Pont. What can he do? He's looking like a very composed lap here from the Hartley-Pudlium into the final corner. This looks very smooth and hooked. It has to be said. Here's the terrace now. What can Louis do? He's going to set a 5.292. Finds a couple of hundreds in that final sector. No, what can Halliday do? Archendale, sorry, that's Beard Boost. Beard Boost goes P3. That's surprising there. Beard Boost is probably a lot of people's pick for pole, I would imagine, mentally in your minds. That's quite a surprise, to be honest. Beard Boost is not going to even be on the front row. That Mac has retired, intriguingly. Maybe he's waited too long. There are cars going out now, but they're going to be pushing it. It's cars like Revjaw, who's only going to have 10 seconds to the good. SF1 Tom is going to be right on the absolute limit. So that's now, yeah. He's only probably got about 5 seconds, if that, to get round. But anyway, in terms of laps going on, there aren't any going on. So Frozen White will be the next to set a time. Maybe going out in the lull. What's the thing to do for drivers like Lewin and Beard Boost? But can Frozen White do any better than P10? He's done well to get to Q3, to his credit. Can the Alpha go any higher? It may be 9 tenths off the pack, but he's got another to... Oh, and he doesn't activate DRS. I think he must have forgotten to activate it because the speed boost did kick in there. I think that was genuine. I mean, it is easier said than done to make sure I hit the DRS every time. As he now chucks it into Verdal Hotel. It's looking very neat. You have to give him his credit. I mean, okay, sure, he's not going to be making a top shop in time. He's 7.57 on his own time, but he's very smooth and he is in a trance with the track, I suppose. As Louis retires with a very impressive lap there. I just need to remind Funky Monkey. So, come on now. So, forgive me. Wakey, wakey, I say to Ben. As the qualifying session now finishes, what can Frozen White do? Heading into Le Bousset. It's looking alright, actually. It's looking alright. He's not using all the track, but he's certainly getting round in one piece, and it ain't too shabby. He goes a bit wide there through Virage de Bendo, but I'm not one to comment. I can never get that corner right. Now into Virage de la Tour. Yeah, it's looking very composed. Now into Virage de Pont. Can he manage to get off the floor of the qualifying charts in Q3? No, he doesn't. He goes quick with a 32.0, but still over 8 times slower than the next car. But at least a minute to Q3, and that has to be to his credit. Now, as Revjar retires, SF1 Tom will not be making it round to set a time, unfortunately. Apparently that's it. This is strange. Okay. That's very anticlimactic. Revjar's retired as well, so that's your lot, folks. That is your lot. Louis on pole position from SF1 Tom, Beard Boost, Gress 812, Halliday, Sofa Race, Splay J, Revjar, Dark Mac and Frozen White. And I need to remind your eyes, do not ready up. So, Louis there, a dark horse, proving that being quickest early out the blocks is not always the way. But Hartley-Pudlium is on good form here, having won a performance race and having picked his beloved Brazil, which I'm sure will be brought to you by Daniel, when who sadly isn't here for his division. I'm sure he's going to do well there as well, but has to be credit where credit's due. Put out a stonker of a lap. And Beard Boost even credits what Tom and Louis have done. Is the game glitched? Because Gressa's car is going round still. It's not activating DRS, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. I'm just going to have to wait for the clock to clock down to 0. Then a question I have to ask you all as the session finally finishes is, who do you think is going to win the race as we have confirmation of our top 10? To say the top 9 are within 7 tenths or less is quite incredible. Very incredible. Let's hope none of the drivers ready up, because I might want to actually drink some of this water. It's a bottle. Some guy called Will may have commentated on GP2. That's the bottle of water I'm drinking. Other ones are available. So, if you're outside the top 10, what side do you start on? Mediums or hards? I would say hards. Because if you can take them a long way, it's going to be great. No one's readied up yet, and I am watching like a hawk. I am watching like a hawk. Because I'll be the one to give the green light. I will ask Milky Bar to do it, because Jamie is, as far as I'm aware, the only admin actually taking part in the race. I'm quite excited for this one, because it looks like it might be close to the front, because I suspect Louis, Halliday, SF1 Tom and Beard Boost could be close on race pace. This is not done yet. It's not over yet. I know this circuit has not produced the most exciting real-life Formula 1 Grand Prix, and I'm sure maybe a lot of people weren't terribly upset at losing this Grand Prix for 2020, but Grand Prix racing originated in France. That's why it's called a Grand Prix and not a Grosse Presse, because it didn't have to start in Germany. It's not called a Grand Prize. It didn't start in Britain. A Grand Prix calendar without France just feels wrong to me. So, yes, Paul Ricard may not be great, and certainly, personally, I prefer Magny-Cours, but let's be grateful. This is where F1 racing begun. And no one's readied up yet. No one has readied up yet. I'll ask James to start in a few minutes. It's Jamie. Yeah, we're going to be there in 3 minutes. We will be getting underway. Just instructing the drivers to not ready up before. So hopefully that'll be enough time to get the pre-race oranges in. Trying to get some football announces in, because why not? 21:36. Around Leaf Pacific time, but it's a good time. I honestly think this top 4 could be close, because they're all starting on mediums and then going to hards. SF1 Tom has taken a photo. Oh, that's a good meme. It's a good meme, Marino. Yeah, everyone's sending me Snapchats and stuff. What's going on here? What's going on here? Unpopular today. No one's readied up yet. This is strange. This is strange. Is Fuse ready yet? He put in Division 1 show, didn't he? Oh, I'm being unprofessional here. Ah, Fuse ensured that there was a veto on a Funky Monkey setting a time. The other question is, where do you think Funky Monkey will finish, guys? Mentally in your heads. And do you think he will bush wreck this race? Will he win it? It's a burning question. It's a burning question. I know if Ando was watching, hello Ando, he'd be going, yes, he will bush wreck it. We've got less than a minute now before we're ready up. So, here we go. Here we go. In fact, we have 20 seconds. Oh, we've got photos being sent into chatter. Could be a game together, stay together, says Buck Kangaroo. Oh, bless. Except you should buy her a PS4. PS4 beats Xbox anytime. Yeah, I'm told him to ready up now. Ready up, ready up, ready up. Yeah, he is readied. He is readied. And the whole grid is starting ready up now, so there is going to be no qualibans because you hear me, the only admin, readied up. And we gave people good time, a few minutes. We're not too long. We're not taking Mickey here. We're intrigued to see what 11th while 18th do on strategy. Because I need to plug my earphones back in a bit. They're being a bit loose and I can't really hear the cars. Oh, Lewis storming off. Let's put tyres on. And it's very uniform. Apart from Frozen White starting on softs, everybody, and I mean everybody, is starting on the mediums. I just realised I forgot to invite Prime Pro Sniper. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Never mind. Yeah, but Evil has joined us. He's a Division 3 driver, so he's standing at the back. He is allowed to use a setup. That's all good. Everyone using mediums apart from Frozen White. I'm surprised someone like Evil has not gambled on a hard. See, it worked well for me in the Performance race because I was about corrected about 10th before the pit stops. And afterwards I was 6th. Because I did a massive overcut. I stretched them to the point where I could use softs. And had a good battle with Reese as well. Which gave me a 5-second penalty because I probably did go a little bit too harsh on him. I'll be honest with you. But, you know, a bit of needle. Not a bad thing, I just need to bring it back just a little. Just a little. And we'll put the Telems up now. Louis is going on a not too slow formation lap. Pierre's Beard Boost is not very interested in keeping up to the front two. For whatever reason. But they're behind. They are bunching quite closely. Come on, Codemaster, give some nice views. Yes, you can see. I love how the brothers have got the third row between themselves. I think that's quite neat. Now, as Louis, his AI will be bringing through Raj the Pond now. Here we go. I'm going to take a nice big slug of water. Because believe me, I'm going to need my throat. I'm going to need everything. I'm going to have to do the biggest James Allen go when time comes. Here's the moment you've all been waiting for. At the home of Grand Prix Racing, it's PRF1, Xbox One Season 1 Division 2. These guys looking for that Premier Class berth on the incorrect console, I must add. As the 5 lights will be joining us any minute. Get ready, guys. Get ready. Leading, we have 1 light, we have 2 lights, we have 3 lights, we have 4 lights, and we have 5. And the French Grand Prix is not go apparently. It's go now. Grezza does not get off the line immediately. That's going to allow him to sink down as Beardbase makes a worldy start. And it's P1 as we're into turn 1. And then we're going to have Beardbase going side by side. A bad start from the pole sitter. But he goes wide out of the chicane. And Beardbase got the lead from Louis. That's one Tom Holiday. Suffers a down by Grezza. Frozen wide. Has made up a couple of places. He's up to P at the moment. We have Grezza in front of him. Then we have Doja, Buck, Kangaroo, Milky Bar going up to P11. Savage, Danny, Krusty as SF1 Evil's got a penalty for a collision. He has no throw-in either. That's a bit gutting. His first hot lap, and he's done for already. And we have a safety car. Not quite sure why. They're okay. Now, what will you do on strategy? Now, the one thing happened in Division 1 race is the first safety car traps the front 5 in between safety car lines. So they couldn't stop. But, so basically, I was basically like the second car that could pit in the gaggle. I qualified 9th, and frankly, I deserved to be 10th. My qualifying was dreadful. It's a tricky decision. If you're like Beard Beast and Louis, what do you do? I think it's a tricky one, really. I think if you're at the back, like, well, Evil's definitely got to stop because he's got no front wing. If you're someone like Funky Monkey, AJ Sam, SF1 Evil, of course, I suppose as well, you've nothing to lose. You are reserves. Same with Milky Bar Guy. You have nothing to lose. You are reserving. Throw the dice. I mean, Milky Bar is trying to... He's not taking on a trial tonight, but he is trying to impress. I wonder if Jamie will make Division 2. Anyway, we need to look towards the front. We have no takers so far. Anyone wishing to take the gamble? Apparently not. No one's coming in for hards yet. Really? Oh, we have a couple of takers. AJ Sam is going to be the first take. I'm surprised that it's someone as low down as the Indian, but yeah. Joined by Revjaw. And that's one evil. Revjaw, the only regular taking the gamble. He goes to more mediums, which I find a bit strange. S1 Evil gets to serve his penalty as well as change his front wing. That's fine. AJ Sam going to more mediums. S1 Evil goes to the hard, which is what you would expect the guys who picked to do. Surely you want to go on a hard now, because you're going to go a very long way. And if you get enough FCYs, surely you could take them to the end. It's not out of the question. I mean, it will be a stretch, no question, but get enough FCYs, it's doable. More than doable. And the pace isn't that bad at all. I mean, I was slower than other guys who had fresher tyres last night. I did finish 5th after penalties. Barely finishing less than 2 times ahead of me after his drive-through was revoked. Oh, that was annoying. Incredibly annoying. But anyway, so let's have a look at the position changes. And a big gain. He's Bull Kangaroo. He moved up 6 places. 6 places. Splaydjet dropping 9 positions. I'm surprised he didn't decide to pit for hard and change strategy. Funky Monkey up 3. Up to P15. That's solid. But yeah, the big gain is have to put Kangaroo. Frozen White as well. In the other outfit. Frozen White. I'm surprised he didn't stop because being on softs. Surely you're going to be struggling for deck. The safety car's still out there. Now the question is, do people at S1 Evil come back in? Will they consider doing medium? I mean, him and Funky Monkey will have all fresh tyres available to them. So I've been intrigued to see if SF1 Evil does make a strategy switch. Appears we've got no takers in pit lane for this time round. Which doesn't surprise me. Does SF1 Evil think about pitting again? No, he doesn't. Oh, and we've got... Oh, we're checking up here. I don't know what's happened. We are checking up behind Krusty the Clown. Don't quite know what's going on. Strange ongoings there. That's allowed Funky Monkey to gain 5 positions. Now that is odd. And Buck Kangaroo gets a penalty for colliding with Splaydjet. What's happened? He's lost from win. What's happened? I've seen repeat Division 3 Bahrain of the safety car chaos. Is that what we're about to see? I hope not. But we are getting a lot of bunching. I think drivers just need to calm down a little here. Just a little. Just a little. It's only a safety car. And, oh, Danny pitted. Danny pitted. I wonder why he pitted. I don't know if he had damage or anything, but Danny pitted. Okay. Now, he has gone so hard. I think I will put... not pit stops. I will put your fitted tyres back on. That's going to be your crucial information for tonight. Well, whenever the video goes up, of course. Yeah, he's warming up his tyres vigorously. On his debut in Division 2 as a full-time driver, he's back. But Kangaroo has apologised. He unpaused the controller and a hissy fit happened. And it appears we've got the safety car in. Here we go for the first restart. Louis is giving Beard Boost no room at all. He wants to get going in his Mercedes against Beard Boost. As it's England versus Wales at the front. Versus England in third of it. Well. Oh no, SF1 Tommy's English, yeah. And then we've got the two Scots behind. There is a true Battle of Britain here. I don't know if any of the drivers are Northern Irish, but that would really complete the set. And indeed, Frozen White is Manx. And it appears here we are for restart number 1 of the French Grand Prix. And Beard Boost has caught them napping here. He's developed a bit of a gap over Louis. In fact, Frozen White caught napping because he's quite a bit off Grezza. Here we go, restart number 1. And yeah, Beard Boost. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone already. And then we've got SF1 Tom and then Halliday. There's no real battles going on here. Oh, actually, I apologise. We've got Christopher Clark here on Savage. Here they are fighting for P11. Oh, that was personally close there between the Toro Rosso and the Mercedes. But Krusty and Savage stay where they are. And then we've got Funky Monkey with a standard setup here in P13 in his beloved Red Bull. Then we've got Split J in P14 with Revjaw. And, oh, we've got a close battle here. Going between Savage and Krusty still. I wonder if they'll battle down the Mistral, but I'll tell you one thing. Funky Monkey's showing why he's a Div 1 driver, because he's already knocking on the door. But it appears like his standard setup is really holding him back down the Mistral. And now we've got Krusty looking at Savage. Will he be able to make P11? Savage goes defensive. There isn't a lot of straight line speed going on here, I must confess. Oh, he gets hit. He gets hit by Funky. Funky has a moment. And he loses out to Spledger and Revjaw. Oh, we've got to go to the front because Beard Boost and Louis are going to sabotage to the boost here. They're going to sabotage to the boost here. And Louis has taken the lead. Louis has taken the lead. But Beard Boost is not going to give up yet. Beard Boost takes it. It's Rajdi Bendor. And he's got the lead back. Wow, sorry about my voice there. Don't know what quite happened. And Halliday's calming his way through. He's up to P3. Halliday makes it up to P3. And Louis is staying right on Beard Boost. This is going to be a race-long battle. But the 4 that I suspect are in contention for the victory are now your top 4. We have Beard Boost, some Louis, Halliday, SF1 Tom, Sovereign, Dark Mark, Frozen White, Dorksman, Milky Bar Savage, Krusty, Splay, Rev, Funky Monkey, who is very close to him, then AJ, Sam, SF1 Evil, Danny, and then Buck Kangaroo is last. Probably didn't make up all the ground needs to on the safety, and he's back on softs. Okay. And Grez gets 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh, we've got a bit of a scrap here between Halliday, SF1 Tom, Surf Racer, and Dartmark. Yeah, SF1 Tom, yes, did get passed by Halliday, but he's very close. He's on the overtake, but Halliday is on high, so it isn't going to be a gimme. Can he get closer, 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 heading to the chicane? Not close enough, but certainly Halliday is still there. Then we've got Surfer Racer and Dartmark, and then we've got Grezza. Then Frozen White still hanging on his softs. He will be able to take them a long way now compared to what he normally would be able to do. He might be able to go to the hards and finish on them. In fact, he will be able to. And we've still got SF1 Tom right on Halliday into Labuse. Louis has dropped off Beard Boost a bit, sure. It's not looking too bad. It's Krusty gets a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's not good for the Cooper Spy there. But there is a train at the front. I have to say, Dogsman John Q, this is a 9-car battle for the lead in a sense. I'm surprised the field hasn't spread out a bit more than it has. Say Fries and Toys for Dirty yet. Oh, Tom is getting close to Halliday here. Getting closer, nudging the Williams in the Red Bull there. And is he in a slipstream now? Yes. We'll be able to have a look into turn 1, into the chicane. He's getting closer, but I don't think it's going to be close enough. And he's housing yours pretty vigorously. Oh, Frozen White. What's happened to Frozen White? Oh, he's stopping. Frozen White is stopping. Let's see what tide's going to very quickly. He's going to mediums. And out he goes. But we have to go back to the front because as F1 Tom is right over Halliday. Halliday managed to pass him as F1 Tom. Oh, multiple warnings. You may have just seen that there. Oh, as F1 Tom can't quite traction now. As Sledge gets a pound to multiple warnings. That's someone didn't get a warning last night. Which is surprising. Now, down to Misha. Oh, Sofa Racer is coming very close to SF1 Tom now. But the DRS is just helping Tom. Instead of attacking the younger brother, it's time to fend off the older. But he's very close. Oh, he kind of had to turn out a little bit there through the chicane. But he's going to have a very good run after the chicane. Now heading into Scene and Labuse. But I'll tell you one thing, Sofa Racer is very close. Less than 10, the race point is right behind that Red Bull. Oh, will they have a look to the boost? No, but they're very close. And Louis has already caught back up to Beard Boost. And usually, Paul Ricard producing a very close race. We've got a battle for third, we've got a battle for first, and then that's a train in itself. And then, okay, 9th and 10th break spread out, but then we've got a battle to be out just outside the points. There is close racing everywhere here. But, it's going to look to the front now, but Halliday and SF1 Tom. I'll have to check on Louis and Beard Boost because Louis does have the DRS. I suspect he won't be close enough though, so I will go back to Halliday and SF1 Tom. SF1 Tom on the DRS will be able to make an overtake into turn 1. Oh, he goes! There was a bit of ghostage there. Surprisingly. And then we do have Sofa Race. Oh, Sofa Race might be able to move Tom now. Tom got a bonus out too. Well, Sofa Race be able to make it to P4 and trail his younger brother. Oh, there is contact there. And, oh, Tommy's going to hand it round. But Sofa Race is going to come back at him. Oh, sorry for my bad directing now. F1 Tommy's pushed wide by Sofa Racer. I suppose 2 into 1 doesn't go. I think that's just... I was fighting more than what? Oh, as F1 Tom is now out of DRS range out of Halliday. So Halliday pulling away enough there will have helped the younger brother, sorry, the older brother. The trailer speed is very comparable to start the DRS, and that's up to P4 for Sofa Racer. Very impressive. Can the Scot get after his younger brother? And Louis is closing in still on Louis. No, Louis not closing on himself. Idiot. He's closing on Beard Boost. Oh, we've got a battle here because SF1 Tom is not done yet. He's going to send it on the inside into the boost on Sofa Racer. Oh, because of a track, he spun. A Dokesman retired, and we got a safety car. We have a safety car. What's happened to Dokesman? Oh, he's on the inside between Labuse and Scene. Now, this is going to be intriguing. What do you do now? What does Babies do? What does Louis do? Oh, they both stay out. Halliday stays out. Sofa Racer stays out. This surprises me. And as F1 Tom comes in, Grez's in, Dark Mark's in. Milky Bar guy stays out. I'm quite surprised there wasn't a huge dive for the pits. We have a split of strategies here. Does anybody else want to take a pit stop? Funky Monkey is in. Splair J's in. What does Grez do? He goes to Haas. I think everyone's going to Haas. He gets held a bit in the pit lane. I think SF1 Tom. Not first. I think Funky Monkey may have been boxed there. Oh, he's actually repairing damage. But he kind of helped that his teammate had pitted. And so, yeah, so that's going to put SF1 Evil and Danny, who did stop for the hards under the first safety car, ahead of SF1 Tom and Grezza and Darkmark. It's quite intriguing. But Kangaroo gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He could have been his sauce. Interestingly, Frozen White is sticking to his mediums. So he's definitely coming to another stop. Splay J has gone to the hard, so has Funky Monkey. And taking opportunities to repair the damage. And looks like it's going to be a struggle to see Ben Bushwreck here, but you never quite know. And but Kangaroo has gone back to softs. A bit perplexing there, because that is definitely committing himself to another stop. But the top 9 all stayed out. All stayed out. Yeah, sure, Revjaw and AJ Sam paid on lap 1 for mediums. But imagine what position they'd be in if they were on hards right now. They'd be looking sweet. I'm not so sure this is played into their hands at all. Because its advantage to the rest of the guys of mediums is, well, negligible. And the guys on Hards may be able to get to the end. But SF1, Tom and Grezza and Darkmark and Splarejet and Funky Monkey definitely can make it if they want to. So, I'm wondering if they've all shot themselves in the foot strategically. Oh, Jaden's going to do a bit of the reg off the race, he says. Yeah, and again, there was more of an apology from Curtis to Jaden there. That is Buck Kangaroo apologising to Splayer J. Take another gulp of water. Better. My throat doesn't do terribly well when I do commentary for whatever reason. Oh, and we've got a taker in the pits. AJ Sam. This is surprising because the gaggle had all caught back up apart from Buck Kangaroo. I'm not so sure this was strategically what. I just saw qualifying times. They are softs, yes. I've got to ask myself why. Also, Danny is in. Oh, he's replacing damage. He goes hard to hard. So he clearly went harder on his strats. Yeah. Why Danny didn't do that earlier, I don't know. Did he damage his front wing there? You can see, but that's a shame because that's going to put him back to P18. Anyway, just to remind you, we have beard boots from Louis, Holiday, Surfrace, Milky Bar Guy, Savage, Revjaw, and Krusty. The top 8 are on mediums and will have to stop again. Because all those Savage and Crust... Sorry, sorry. I'm talking rubbish. Revjaw started on mediums and went to mediums. So he will have to stop again on regulation. But even so, tired, he's not taking mediums a race distance. That's just not happening. And then you've got guys like SF1 Evil, SF1 Tom, Grezza, Darkmark, Splayer J, and Funky Monkey who can go to the end on hards. And of course, Danny as well. Frozen White is going to have to stop again on those mediums, but Kangaroo and AJ Sam definitely have to stop again on those softs. I think that is a peculiar strategy decision. They must be banking them RSC wise. Oh, and may I just say, ladies and gentlemen, guess what we're about to have? Restart number 2, please. That's what we're about to have. So, strap yourselves in for restart number 2 of PRF1, Xbox One, Season 1, Division 2 at the French Grand Prix. Let's take some more water. Now, my apologies about that. I wish I could turn my mic on and off, but that is not a viable strategy arena. Oh, and Louis is properly harassing Beard Beast again. As the Battle of Britain between England and Wales ensures again. I'm surprised Beard Beast didn't go there. Because Louis did end up far away. If he'd have spotted that, maybe he'd have gone, oh, they are bunching close. I think Beard Beast had to go in a different place this time. Louis is so close to that Williams. In fact, Louis gone. What's happened? What's happening here? This is an awfully strange restart. There's debris everywhere. This is crazy. What's going on? And this is like people like Milky Bar gets a P2, Sojourns and P3. What is happening? This is crazy. The whole field has managed to compose all together into turn 1. I daren't look. There is going to be contact. There is. Oh, I can't tell what's happened. Oh, Milky Bar guy's gone round. That's a bad look there for Jamie, the Irishman from Coventry. But yeah, this is completely set. Oh, Krusty the Clown and Holiday have contact. SF1 Tom goes round. What is going on? This is a crazy, crazy restart. I hope you enjoyed this, by the way. I'm sorry that my voice isn't allowing me to project everything as I wanted to. But yeah, and then we've got Grezza right. Tailed by Frozen White, who is going to have to stop again. So he needs to make hay. Oh, Quest going. S1 Evil is at the back. Not a very good race for him so far, just in terms of pure luck. So I do feel there for the Dutchman. Oh, Frozen White goes round the end of the chicane. This is going to allow Darmat to come through. Yeah. And it's going to allow Buck Kangaroo to come as well. This is going to be... This is carnage. Poor Ricard, there's all this time. Everyone seems to find each other. Ooh, and Frozen White gets caught by Dirty Air there. Buck Kangaroo as well. Both the Alphas get caught by Dirty Air through Labuse. But I think we're going to have to go back for the battle for P2. As Revjaw's actually passed Savage. Oh, Savage nearly whacks the back there. off Revjar. And then we've got Beard Boost close behind, and then Press and Halliday lurking in the wings as the older brother now has headed. The younger brother, oh, and Beard Boost has made his way by Savage quite easily, actually. To say this is no DRS yet, and Milkabout gets a penalty for speeding in the pits. Oh, Revjar's got her on footed there. That could allow Beard Boost to have an attack into Village de la Hotel. He lines himself up. Oh, we're going to have to see a defence here. There may be a cutback. Oh, Darmac gets a penalty for multiple warnings. Not good for the Division 3 driver. And S1 Evil has retired. He's retired in the pits. I'm guessing he's had enough. Look, a bad guy apparently is pitting, and he's going to keep going. S1 Evil hasn't decided yet. AI needs hard. Beard Boost right on the back of Revjar here. On the Mistral straight. What can the Welshman do as Louis has pulled away as he gets penalty for multiple warnings? Oh! Contact now between Jensen and Beard Boost. And that's going to allow Savage to be right on the back of them both. But Beard Boost is going to have a bit of a run here through C and into Labuse. Closer, closer, closer. Oh, he has to lift there. The Dirts, yeah, just not getting the confidence. He's going to send to Labuse. No, he does not. Probably wise there from the Brits or against his fellow Briton there. But yeah, Beerus is, wow, he's really on Revjar. All I'll say to you is it's giving Louis a big gap, but I'm not sure what happened there with Louis. The safety car restart. Oh, Revjar and Beard Boost. Oh, and Louis that's fast slap of the race, sure. But that safety car restart, I'm not quite sure what happened there. That will definitely be clipped and looked at. Because I'm sure someone will have gone, hold up, hold up. Anyway, it's lap 12 now. We're nearly halfway through this race. We've completed 11 laps so far. A lot of them under safety car for sure. 2 FCYs, all of them safety cars. But yeah, it appears that Beard Boost has a lot of pace. They have to stay in the dirtier of Revjar. Sure, he can't stay fully close. But I reckon this could be close enough to have a go. As Danny 5-0 gets a penalty for multiple warnings. That is a shame there for the Briton. Say the Briton, but there are a lot of Brits in here, of course. So I think Beard Boost is a little bit far off Revjar here to make a move. But that DRS is going to bring him nicely there. And may give him a run into Scene and Labuse. I just couldn't quite turn that chicane in that dirty air. Oh, we've got the brothers fighting each other hard. Sofa Racer just ahead of Halliday here. Not even making 8th gear. You can tell that Halliday's using low airs. And then we've got Krusty Clown from Dartmark. Different strategy there, because Dartmark is the first person on the hards. Are we about to see an upset here? The opposite of bush wrecking. Someone, basically it's the equivalent of someone in NASCAR come from trucks to win the race, but he's got front wing damage. And the last thing you want around Paul Ricard, understeer. Oh, and we have Krusty in the pits. Oh, but we've got to come back here between Sofares and Halliday. They're going side by side with DRS down the main straight. Will the older brother be able to resist? No! But he got straight to slipstream, and they play it very sensibly. Was that a brotherly team order? Well, brotherly order, should I say. As Halliday is now ahead of Sofares, and he's up to P5. And they'll be making their way in Sarge next. Sarge may be slightly out of position here, but he has played his cards well. And Beard Boost is much closer to Revjar now. Surely this is going to be an overtake. Revjar is low on airs, but Beard Boost has a good chunk. Sure, this is going to be a gimme. Revjar's not resist this. Oh, he does resist very late. Very late. That's very on the edge there, but it goes up to P2 to Beard Boost. Also, Halliday has made it ahead of Savage. So that is a P4 there for the Scot against the Brits. But I'll tell you something, Savage, the Bristol City fan, is not giving up at all. In fact, Revjar and Beard Boost, oh my goodness me! Beard Boost and Revjar had a collision. They've taken each other out into Labuse. They got a bit glued. That's giving Beard Boost damage. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, I guess it was inevitable to happen at some point. But still, that's giving Louis an 8-second gap over Halliday, who is still fighting Savage. Savage is not letting this go by any stretch. And Halliday's going to pit. He's going for an undercut, hopefully to protect from Sofa Racer. Also pitting So 13 laps on these mediums, 14 on the hards will be easy. Oh, Sufferer's got a penalty for speeding in the pits. And Beard Boosters join him. Oh, the Williams are going to be double stacking here. This is not what Beard Boost needs. So he's also going to be doing a front wing change. Let's have a look. Who's going to win the battle of the pits between the Mercedes-powered brothers? Halliday gets out ahead. Yes, he does. Quite comfortably. Bear in mind, Suffer Racing may have had to serve the penalty as well. And Beard Race, yeah, the mechanics weren't quite ready. And Revjaw goes to medium. So he's gone medium, medium, medium. Am I missing something here? We're not taking a short race. Surely you'd have to pit hard from here. Ah, Milky Bar Guy is now ahead of Beard Boost. This is how much time Beard Boost has lost. So let's just take stock. We've got Louis from Savage, and then we've got Dark marking third, still on the hards, but he's well in range of passing Louis, even if we have another FCY. But I'm not sure that's the best thing. But then got HS7, but Kangaroo on softs. Oh! Oh, we've had a collision now between Tom and Frozen White. There was a bit of a spin at the chicane. Sorry for my butterfingers there. It's quite action here, and we've got to go back because both the Red Bulls are fine. Both the McLarens. We have Danny on Funky Monkey. Then we got Splay and SF1 Tom. SF1 Tom, who has made a stop, as well as Splay J. Oh, in fact, they've all stopped. They're all fine to the end here. Will we have Shades of Turkey 2010 between Red Bull and McLaren? As Fuse sends me a message, I will invite Fuse because I like Fuse. So you can see my beloved friends list. I'm going to give him an invite to the party. Invite to party. Yeah, sorry about this. Like you seen this? Oh dear. Yeah, screenshots for Billy. Yeah, I will remember. Oh, and Louis has pitted.
Just finished.
Yes, hello, Fuse. Hello, welcome. We're not streaming because my internet was being an imbecile on my PC. How are you? How was your league race that you just did? Just give us a quick insight.
Terrible.
Why was it terrible?
I got binned at the end.
You got binned. Well, let's just say there's been plenty of action here. We've had a bit of binnage at the chicane. We've had a binnage between Sin and Labuse, which included Beer Boost and Revjaw, which was a big championship-defining moment, maybe. So it's been quite crazy for you, it has to be said. By the way, welcome. Welcome to the video. I hope you're well, by the way. How are you doing?
Oh, good. Are we still racing? I don't know.
Yeah, we're still racing. Yeah, I've asked the guys in Division 2 to invite, so hopefully they do invite, so you'll be able to spectate this gloriousness. That is the French Grand Prix. We currently have Savage in the lead, Reese yet to stop. Then we've got Dark Mark from Division 3 in second. Then we've got AJ Sam in third. You are hearing that right. And then we've got Funky Monkey, Split J, Danny 510, who has Louis behind him. Louis is already P7, so he must have already passed Tom. On much fresher tyres than Danny. Surely he's going to have a hope. Oh, he's looking. He's skulking. He's going to take to Raj the Pod. Oh, he is squeezed to the apex by Danny's Louis. What's that? This is going to be a game. I think Danny's not going to resist that. And Louis is up to P5 as AJ Sam now picks. He goes on to use medium. Danny must have been compromised though because he's being passed by SF1 Tom. And now he's up to P6. And we've got Spledge in P4. So Louis' next target has to be Spledge and Funky Monkey then. For the win, he's going to have fast Darmac. But Savage, on his mediums that he used in qualifying. No, he didn't make it to Q3, did he? These are fresh tyres. So maybe he can go medium soft. This is where I'd ask your opinion, Fuse, but I was going to say it's fast up race, but you can't see anything.
Yeah, no, I can't see anything at the moment.
Yeah. Someone please invite Fuse. Someone please invite Fuse. Someone please invite Fuse. You may have to do some begging to someone like Splage here, maybe. I don't know. So, I can't invite you to Game Free Party, which is annoying. Xbox Codemasters, why can't you just allow invite only to be through party as well? Why can't you do that? As Louis is right in the back of Splage, Louis has a lot of pace. Is he going to do the double at France? As he is on the back of Jaden here is Louis. Yeah, he's already caught a big gap here in one lap. So I reckon Louis is a hot favourite. Yeah, I think Louis is a bit engaged at the moment, I've got to be honest.
I don't know. I can't tell.
You could ask Jamie, because Jamie's towards the back. You could ask him. But I tell you one thing, Louis has made a very good defence. He's been treated to a very good defence from Splay. Oh, Splay goes wide through one. Louis gets a penalty for corner cutting. So out of two, Louis does pass and goes up to P4, but he does have penalties. Frozen White gets more penalties as well. This is quite intriguing. And then we've got Frozen White on the back of SF1 Tom. Yes, Frozen White is on those mediums, but they are getting pretty bad at this point, and the hard will be kicking in.
SF1's one of the new people in the league.
He is indeed one of the new people in the league, and he's holding his own well in P6, but I think Frozen White, who admittedly does have to stop again, is going to have him down to Mistral. I wonder how much SF1 Tom's going to resist this. In fact, I think the answer is not at all. Oh, he just breaks deep enough to make it work, though. Hence, he will stay P6. We do have Beard Boost on the back of Revjar again. Will they have another ding-dong battle? Because they did have a collision earlier, a few laps ago, which is why they are both on hard. Well, sorry, Revjar's a medium, so he's going to have to stop again, because he's got medium, which is a little bit bewildering. But Beard is on the hard.
Definitely an off-strat.
Yeah. It's the ascended strategy fuse, that I do have to say. Beard Boost is at catchy Revjar.
I'm sure quite late in the race, so I would have thought it's probably all kicking in at the point if they've already pitted.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a situation where only Frozen White, AJ Sam, Revjar, Grezza, and Buck Kangaroo the one stopping again. Oh, and Savage pits! But he's going to be brave. He's going to do 10 laps on softs. I'm not sure that's the right way to go at France, to be honest with you, Fuse.
Yeah, very interesting. Those tyres will absolutely blow up within the first 3 or 4 laps, I'd reckon. Right? That's a bit of a bold strategy, unless he has the low fuel already and nobody's saving on it, which could possibly reduce that by a bit, you never know.
Yeah, but the one thing I would say, even then, even if he can keep the fronts from overheating, the Deg is without wishing to make a pun, it's pretty savage. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I'll leave it on. Oh, sorry, I've missed SF1 Tom finally passing Frozen White. In fact, hold on, that's a repass. I do apologise. And then we've got Danny with Halliday behind him. Halliday trying to make his way through, and AJ Sam gets some more penalties for multiple warnings. Looks like Danny is struggling this tyre here. The 5-lap difference is the delta. And yeah, Halliday is going to be passing Danny on the way to Scene, and I think that is going to be comprehensive P7 for Halliday. Danny is holding his own, sure, but Halliday, fresher tyres, just has more pace. Simple as that. And Louis, however, is 1.3 behind Funky Monkey here. And will he be able to push on? Funky Monkey is only 4.4 seconds away from bush wrecking, but that mark is Division 3, Funky Monkey is Division 1, and Louis is Division 2. And this is going to be quite intriguing, how it shakes out towards the end. Will we have the bush wrecker? Will we have someone making an upset? Or will we have Louis defending the honour of Division 2? It's going to be quite tight, but I tell you one thing, Louis is edging closer towards Ben in the Red Bull. That standard setup surely will be hurting at this point. Have you tried the standard setup at France Views? Because I haven't, so I wondered if you know what it's like.
Yes, I actually did it for once. It's not too bad in the corners, but as soon as you get that straight, everyone will blow right past you. No speed whatsoever.
Yeah, I think we're seeing that with what we can see with Louis now as Beard Boost and Revjar are actually fighting each other pretty hard on track. I'm going to have to go and look at that now. Yeah, oh. Yeah, they are so close together. But Revjar is going to have to stop again because he has gone medium. But surely with Beard Boost this close, he is going to have by this time. And will make his way up to P12, yeah. Easy as like down in Mistral. Will they avoid contact with each other? Yes, they do. And that's for P12. As we see Krusty and AJ Sam having a battle quite in front of Beard Boost. Krusty is going to get in the slipstream. This is for the final point. Could AJ Sam steal some point scoring positions here? Oh, I've just noticed that Krusty has missed some front end play. Oh, they got Saberside through Scene. They're going to go to Saberside to Labuse. No. Krusty is well clear and he's up to P10 in the Toro Rosso. Savage, however, is right on the back of Sofa Racer. But how long can these softs last? That's going to be the burning question. I mean, sure, Sofa Racer is not going to be easy to pass, but Savage, with these soft tyres, will be making hay, but he's got to make it now before those tyres blow up, as you would say. And Louis has passed Funky Monkey. Oh, we've got SF1 Tom and Halliday. Oh, SF1 Tom goes wide down turn 2. And that allows Halliday to get close into turn 3. Now into turn 4. And now into turn 5. As Louis is on a 3-6 behind Dark Mark. Dark Mark's going to have to hand him for his life. We've got Yellows in sector 1. Oh, and it seems we've got Revjaw around. I wonder why that is. And that's going to put Revjaw stone dead last. But we're going to focus on Halliday and SF1 Tom. Halliday just hasn't got the straight line speed, but he's saving hers, intriguingly. But also SF1 Tom has wind damage on the right-hand side. Yeah.
Definitely going to be issuing our friends any bit of wind damage. Definitely causing a lot of understeer.
Yeah, I mean, trying to find front end here at the best of times is not great. I know I struggled with my setup to find that front end. I mean, they are both on hard, so surely both their tyres can take it. But Halliday has 6 laps younger tyres. What do you reckon the delta's going to be like between 6 laps difference on hards?
We'll see the time.
So they're on hard. Halliday has 6 laps, and SF1 Tom has 12.
Well, there's literally not going to be a lot of difference, and the only difference you can really factor in is that the younger tyres probably just starting to kick in. So at the moment, some of the other tyres, 12 laps, definitely going to have a bit more pace, allegedly.
Actually, interestingly, Daddy 510 has got back into the pits. He's an 11 lap hard, so I wonder why. Oh, I think he's having a front wind change again. And he goes to softs. He goes to softs, does the McLaren driver. And Revjaw is also in the pits.
A bad day for Danny.
I know, he was holding his own, but I've got to say, Louis is slowly but surely catching Dark Mark. Can the Division 3 driver make their upset? But the Division 3 driver does have damage, and Louis has a nice clean Mercedes. Although there was a chaotic safety car restart where Louis managed to pass Beard Boost. I don't know if the game glitched or something, but the restart was very chaotic as we got Halliday and SF1 Tom still finding each other hard. Tom is staying with Halliday despite his damage, staying with him. But I'm going to have to go back to Grezza and AJ Sam because for the final point, is Grezza going to make it? Yes! Nice P10 for Grezza. While we're waiting for more battles, Fuse, what did you learn from the performance race and last night in terms of trying to battle other cars?
You've got to be wary of where the overtaking spots are on France, because a lot of the corners you'll just get either bugged out going to the inside and understeering into the cars, as we've seen that many times at Rebuse, and sometimes might just overcock yourself into turns 1 and 2 and the Nobel chicane.
That's very true. We have seen a few moves into that chicane so far, or at least attempted moves. I've seen some stick. Intriguingly, Louis is now very close to Dark Mark. He is making hay. He may not certainly be close enough to get DRS, but this is now becoming a close battle on track, other than maybe the battle for 11th. But we're going to stay with this because this is the battle for the lead. Now, Louis was in superlative form in the Performance League and did win over on Billy on strategy, and he's going for that strategy again, is Louis. Going medium hard. He pitted an optimised time considering the safety car, and with 7 laps special tyres, do you reckon Louis should be able to make the move on Dark Mark? Bear in mind, Louis does have a few penalties for corner cutting.
Well, if he knew he has penalties, he might stick behind a little bit longer than the perfect straight into the chicane, maybe.
Indeed, but despite the dirty air through this third sector, Louis is making his way forward, but he makes a slight mistake through Virage de Bandor. So will he be able to get DRS down the main straight? Let's see, he's going to Virage de la Tour before he goes to Village de Pont. I'm not so sure. I think he may have it. Yes, he does have DRS. He does. The battle is on for the lead. Strapping as we now have 5 to go here at the French Grand Prix. This is PRF1. It is Xbox One Season 1 Division 2. And Louis 1174, although Dark Mark's result will be annulled because of the way the league works, because he's not a Division 2 driver, there is still a chance for that upset to happen as we have Yellows in Sector 3. I can't see anything, so I'm not sure what that was about. But Louis is way over Dartmark. Sure, this race winning overtake is going to be made here. If it's going to be made, considering penalties. Louis is right over Dartmark like a rash. Will the move be made to be dark, or will it be sunshine for Louis? As he heads down to Mistral, they're going side by side here into the chicane. There was a bit of a move there for Dartmark. Is Louis going to make it? He's going to have it round the outside, and he does! Louis makes it to the lead of the French Grand Prix. Oh, Dartmark tried everything he could there, even trying to make some distracting moves, but it just wasn't enough. As Krusty Lacan JC gets a penalty for multiple warnings. Again, this track is really catching drivers out for penalties. Did you get any penalties last night, Fuse?
Actually, I don't think I did. I think for once I've not actually got a penalty, apart from a drive-through, which, safe to get a belt was fun.
Yeah, let's not go there because we had a bit of a debate last night over how much time to give back and not give back.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not go there. It's like, not go there. Dartmark is still hanging on to Louis, bud. Go on.
It's the thing to say is, will Dartmark hold on to the win with penalties that Louis has, from what I've heard?
Yeah, Louis, in this last 4 laps, has to go like stink here to have a hope, because he has got a few penalties. Don't know how much Dartmark's got, but could we about to see the first race in PRF1 history where someone from a lower division wins? Obviously, a certain host may have won a certain 2 tiers that weren't his as a Division 1 driver. We won't talk about that guy because I'm sure he's a really boring driver. Oh, so I'm going to have to interrupt myself there as F1 Tom is right under pressure from Sofa Racer here. So after dealing with the younger brother, the older brother manages to nudge SF1 Tom. I'm not sure if that's lag. But I think SF1 Tom's understeer from that dodge front when it's going to cost him here. As we got Sofa Racer on the DRS. He is applying everything here, but SF1 Tom is as well. But Sofa Racer could run out verse towards the end of the chicane. We've got a whole lot versus overtake, but with DRS, it's done for Tom. Sofa Racer is through to P6. And now he will be able to focus on his older brother, but he is 4.2 behind. As Danny 5-0 again gets a penalty for multiple warnings, which is quite a shame. Oh, Tom is staying. Will he figure out outside into Labusi? He does, but Sofa Racer gives him room, and Tom backs out just enough. He gets a multiple warning penalty again, but Sofa and SF1 Tom keeping it clean now. I wish I could get Fuse's opinion, but he can't see because he's not being invited, but I suppose that's what it says. Milkabout guy gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, and then we look to P9 and P10, where we've got Beard Boost and Grezza. Beard Boost, he's on the recovery drive here. He's going to get something of it. Oh, SF1 Tom gets a 3-second penalty for corner cutting now. Cheating? No, I'm joking, Tom. You're a good lad, really. You're a good lad. Third in trial race at Canada. Grezza does have mediums compared to Beardbeast's hards. Yes, a lap older sure, but these hards may not still be working for Beardbeast. So we're going to have Grezza. No, not looking. Oh, and Danny has retired from the session. Will we see an FCY really late here at France? Because he did crash between Bendor and Little Tot. And we've got Grezza making a bit of a beard boost into turn 3 at Barrage de Little Trail. And yeah, he's made it through. But Beard Boost is going to cut him back. Oh, this is a very good battle here. It's going to give Grezza the DRS. I think Beard Boost is going to be a sitting duck in a straight line. But Grezza doesn't have much earth left. So will he drag out in a straight line? DRS, he goes down to medium, intriguingly. Will Grezza be able to make a bit of the Beard Boost here? Into turn 8. He clambers over the cup. Oh, but Beard Boost is very strong in defence. And the Welshman stays P9 for the moment, but Grezza is not giving this up. Surprisingly, he's not taking the slipstream through seeing Labusi. Not quite sure why he's not. He may be having overheating issues. Who am I to judge? Now we've got Frozen White and Milky Bar guy fighting for 12th and 13th, as Louis has a 3.387 second lead over Dartmark. Will penalties be overcome? Indeed, will Funky Monkey, after penalties, be able to bush wreck? That is going to be the burning question here. But we do have close battles, as yet again we have Grezza on the back of Beard Boost. Those mediums are working really nicely here for Grezza as he puts Beard Boost under pressure, but I just think he's too far back here with 2 to go. So I think any threat of SCYs knowing how the game works is done and dusted. Any advice for any drivers' views that you would make for a last lap overtake? As Revjar's retired, he is Labuse. I don't know if that's a rage quit or not, but he seems to be on his own and has made it into the barrier. So, dubious. But anyway, have you got any advice views for a last lap overtake?
Last lap overtake, don't get overconfident on the brakes. Don't be a last lap hero with, what was it, Russia, Kimi Räikkönen and Valtteri Bottas. Both of them into each other. We all know what message came over there. Definitely don't want to be doing anything like that. Just keep it calm, cool, collected, and wait for the perfect opportunity again.
Yeah. Equally though, I would say the same in defence. If everybody watched the first ever Formula E race, you all know if you move too late, like Nico Prost did and Nick Heidfeld, you can take both if you're out, and you suddenly, even if you're at the last corner of the race, get absolutely naff all from it all. But Louis is now levelling out with Dartmark. Dartmark is starting to match Louis' pace. Maybe the pressure of the tyres is starting to level out a bit. We're going to stay with and Beard Boost. Although we may have to keep an eye on Splager and Halliday, as Halliday has caught Splay here. Louis got another penalty for multiple warnings. This may be unpredictable to who actually wins the French Grand Prix. It's Louis.
That could knock him out, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Funky Monkey, intriguingly, is within DRS range of Dartmark. Are we about to see the move to complete the bush wreck for Ben Robinson here, who is fucking for the win? I've got to say something. Dartmark's got less errors, but I think Funky's just too far back. This is going to come down to penalties, guys. Do not adjust your sets, because it's going to get messy as the calculators come out and the abacuses. And we've got Halliday on Splager. Splager is trying everything he can to break the toe. But Halliday, he commits to the outside. Oh, I'm not sure that was the brightest move. Yeah, he could have taken the inside. Well played there from Jaden. Oh, we've got Funky Monkey right at the back of Dartmark into scene. Oh, Ben is looking after his size much better than Dartmark. Dartmark has wind damage as there is a bit of a cutback here. Can Funky do it? Could he be about to be, after penalties, the second bush wrecker in PRF1 history?
Oh, please no.
Imagine if that's the case. No one has had the bush wrecks Division 2. I had bush wrecks Division 3 and Division 4. Let's find out what's going to happen. Louis will cross the line to provisionally win the French Grand Prix. Oh, as Funky Monkey has a wheel spin. Oh. Dartmark's ahead. Oh, that was legitimately for position. Dartmark has won the French Grand Prix. You were hearing this right. Division 3 driver. A Division 3 driver has just ruined Division 2.
How do they feel?
How do they feel? Dartmark, credit where credit's due. What a race. And then got Louis finished 4th after penalties. And then we've got Splager, Sofa Race, a Beard Boost, who eventually managed to hold off Grezza after penalties. SF1 top finishes 9th. Savage also onto his softs to finish 10th. Oh no! After penalties, AJ Sam is 10th! Oh my goodness gracious. Penalties causing mass confusion. Wow.
Absolutely. Louis losing a podium with penalties. I'm glad he came across the line first.
I'm gobsmacked, Fuse. I'm gobsmacked at that. Because Louis is usually a very clean and consistent driver. So to see that not translate today is quite a shame, as I now need to take some screenshotterinos for Billy's table lurks. I just need to make sure I actually get them without the penalties.
Big banter if you just realised he wasn't recording the entire time.
Oh, don't worry, I am recording. I can see it on my Elgato now. But anyway...
Possible sudden error, it's gone, it's gone.
Yes. Anyway, I will confirm the results. We have Dartmark from Funky Monkey, Division 3 leading Division 1. Less than a second separating a Division Ruiner from a Division Bush Wrecker. And then we have Halliday, Lewis, Splager, Sofa Racer, Beard Boost, Grezza, SF1 Tom, AJ Sam getting into the points. I've got to say that's a very good performance for AJ Sam as a Division 3 driver. And then we've got Savage, Buck Kangaroo, Froze White, Krusty Clown, JC, Milky Bar Guy finished off the guys. He finished the race. Then we have Red Jaw, Danny 510, S1 Eva, and Dorksman, who failed to finish. And this is where I am going to do some invitationals to the party. So just let me invite them now. I have them all as friends. Just let me invite them. Funky. Dartmark and Halliday. Or get a party invite. So, get your questions ready for you, even though you saw nothing of that race at all.
I have nothing to do on that, I don't know.
I know. Let's start to put part chat. Hello, gentlemen. Hello. Dartmark, I want to say massive congratulations. You are the first driver in PRF1 history to go into division above as a reserve and win. How do you feel?
I'm still shaking like fuck.
Go on.
No, honestly, that was intense. I mean, I was not expecting to win that. I was not the fastest driver in that race at all. So it was just a case that last lap was tense with Funky Monkey. I'd had to try and keep him behind. I hope, but no, I enjoyed it. The second safety car restart was an absolute mess. I don't know what happened there, but I ended up getting wing damage off the back of SF1 Evil on that safety car restart. So I was running like from then to the end with front right end plate missing, I think, as well.
I mean, OT, for that to work out for you with throwing damage, I'd say that's massive congratulations. That safety car restart, I do have to say, it was a bit strange. I couldn't quite work out what happened there. I'm sure that's going to be reviewed. And now this is where we move on to Funky Monkey Ben. You were so close to being a second bush wrecker in PRF1 history. How did the stand-up setup feel? And are you proud that you managed to come from 18th to 2nd?
Oh, the standard setup was horrible compared to like my own setup. There's just no front end. Turn in on the high speed, just wait for it to turn in. You just got to come off the throttle. I can't remember what you said, the other question.
Fuse, do you remember what I asked?
The standard set.
Oh, standard setup.
No one knows what he asked. Yeah, the standard setup and then something else.
Yeah. The one thing I will ask you is, because I may have forgotten what I said, what do you think stopped you from bush wrecking the race?
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Bush wrecking, it's a NASCAR-ism for somebody who's a cup driver in their Premier class to go down to their second series and win a second series race.
Oh,
okay. So,
yeah,
what do you think
stopped? Words to me.
Yeah. So, what do you think stopped you from bush wrecking the race today? What was just the missing piece?
I think I was a bit cautious the first few laps. You know, it's not my division. I don't want to crash into anyone. You know, just trying to steer clear of all. It was absolute chaos on the first corner. Like coming down the first lap, first corner, it was absolute chaos. And then. Yeah, and then I got a bit of wing damage off the. I think I just touched the back of a rev jaw on lap, the second safety car. That lap I pitted, and yeah, that cost me 5 seconds. And well, it was an 11-second pit stop rather than like a 2.5. So, I reckon that was it probably.
Ooh, but to say you recovered from that, I have to say, see you Ben, well done. And Halliday, finally making it onto the podium in Division 2. Well done. Do you feel that you pitted one safety car too late?
Yeah, definitely should have pitted on one of the safety cars, but I got a front row view of what was going on during the second safety car. So saw everything that happened.
Okay, without wishing to make too much blame, would you like to describe what happened?
The Williams beard boost was out in first place, and there was a Mercedes in the middle of us, and the Mercedes got a wee bit tried to get a jump early on the Williams, but the Williams just stayed still, and the Mercedes ended up in front. And obviously you can't go in front until the green flag, so Beardbush tried to hold everyone back to get him a penalty by letting him start the restart ahead of him, and then we saw what happened after that.
Yeah, I mean, from what I could see, Beard Boots was trying to do something different to his first restart as to not be too predictable, but Louis, I mean, I'm not trying to blame him too much because also didn't get the clearest of views, but he may have been too eager, the game may have glitched, who's to say. Do any
Be careful, I want beef.
Yeah, no, don't cause too much risk. Ben and Mark, do you want to add anything to that with the safety car restart?
Well, as I say, I didn't really see what happened. I just saw it was a complete mess. Thought I'd got a good start going up the side near the pit wall, and all of a sudden there was a Renault in front of me that I ploughed into the back of. So just unfortunate. I don't know what happened. So.
Okay. Do you have anything to add to that, Ben?
Well, I was P18, and yeah, in front of me it was just a sea of cars weaving, getting knocked about, hit left, right, and centre. I just tried to steer clear of it, went down the inside, gained a few places, and yeah, it weren't too bad from P18, I suppose. But I wouldn't like to be middle of the field.
Yeah, I'm going to say it looks like madness in the middle of the field. I think handing back the back may have been a wise strategy. But before we go, obviously we do go back to our race winner, Mark. It's a very unusual situation because obviously you are the first to have moved up a division to reserve and win. What can you learn from this for your own division tomorrow night?
Basically, just try and keep it the same. I mean, the safety cars, what did it? The fact that I managed to pit on the second safety car, put the hards on, and I just took them to the end. But every race is different, isn't it? I could go into the race tomorrow, and
a lot more safety cars.
I don't like this track, so I never expect to do well on this track. So the fact that I've just won it's just astounding.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's just different.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite similar to the Division 1 race because we had 2 early safety cars there as well. But the key difference was with the first safety car is it traps the first 5 between safety car lines. They couldn't pit, whereas others behind them could. So if that made things more difficult for the likes of Reese and Jay Lodeman. So I wondered if drivers may have studied that and realised if they can pit, they should pit. Because I was quite surprised.
Yeah, I got done.
Go on.
It's a correction then. Yeah.
Yeah. Go on, Mark, please. Go on.
Yeah, there's not really a lot more I can say really when it comes to my race tomorrow. As I say, every race is different. I appreciate the opportunity to race in Div 2. I didn't expect to do this well. Unfortunately, as I said, I've said before, I can't commit to Saturdays, so it was just a one-off. But all the best and well done to everyone that actually managed to finish the race.
Indeed.
Yeah, fair play. Well done.
Indeed.
Yeah, well done, boys. Well done.
Yeah,
Good race.
I will say, you 3 guys have definitely done yourselves proud. Like Mark, you've shown why you are the championship leader in Division 3. Ben, you showed why you are Division 1 driver. And Halliday, you showed why you got promoted from Division 4 to Division 2. So I think all on that, gents, well done. Thank you very much for joining us in the party, and this is also going to conclude the video, because unfortunately this was not streamed tonight because my internet on my computer was being stupid. So a big thank you to everybody. I was Callum Hosty, he was Thomas Scott. We will all see you next time for the Austrian Grand Prix. That's always the fun one. Reese will be back with you, I would assume, for that, and hopefully he'll be able to stream it. But until then, it's good night from me. Say goodbye, everybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bye.
Check in tomorrow, 8:30, streaming.
Yes, Fuse will be there for all your streaming needs.